the story of farming, and here we are going to do the 10 long question answers from the chapter. So, the first question is, what makes India's agricultural landscape unique? So, the points are combination of traditional and modern farming. India uses age old practices like crop rotation along with modern technologies such as machinery and irrigation system. Secondly, wide variety of crops. Different climate and soils allow the cultivation of rice, wheat, millet, pulses, spices, cotton, tea, and sugarcane. It means we see different wide variety of crops are there. Then dependence on monsoon rainfall. Agriculture is closely linked to the monsoon which shapes cropping pattern across region. And fourth point is strong cultural connection. Farming is deeply rooted in Indian culture with many festivals and tradition linked to agricultural cycle. Okay. So these are the points that explain that India's agriculture landscape is unique. Next question is, what is the significance of the presence of rice grain in the Ganga plain? So it shows that rice cultivation was practiced in ancient India. It indicates the development of subtle agricultural communities in the region. It proves that farmers use the fertile alluvial soil and river water of the Ganga plain for farming, and it reflects the growth of advanced farming knowledge and food security in early Indian society. Next question is, how does India's geography influence the crop grown in different regions? Fertile plain. So fertile plains like the northern plains support crops such as rice and wheat due to rich alluvial soil. Plateau region. Plateau region with black soil are suitable for crops like cotton and millet. Hilly and mountainous areas favor plantation crops such as tea, coffee, and spices. Dry and desert region grow drought resistant crops like bajra, jawar, pulses. These crops are well adapted to dry and semi arid region and can tolerate long period of drought. So in this way, India's geography influenced the crop grown in different regions. Next question is, how does the monsoon influence agricultural diversity in India? So we see variation in rainfall. The monsoon bring uneven rainfall to different parts of India. Areas with heavy rainfall grow crops like rice and jute, while regions with low rainfall grow millets, pulses, and oilseeds. Different crop seasons are there. The monsoon determines crop seasons such as Kharif, Rabi, and Zaid. Kharif crops like rice and maize depend on monsoon rain, while Rabi crops like wheat are grown using moisture left after the monsoon. Regional crop pattern. Due to difference in the timing and intensity of monsoon rain, different regions specialize in different crops, leading to a wide variety of agricultural practices across the country. Support for multiple cropping. Good monsoon rainfall provide enough water for farmer to grow more than one crop in a year, increasing crop diversity and agricultural productivity. Next question is, how cropping season help Indian agriculture? Cropping season help farmer decide the right time for sowing and harvesting based on temperature and rainfall, which leads to healthy crop growth. Each season matches the availability of water. Kharif uses monsoon rain, Rabi depends on stored water and irrigation, and Zaid uses irrigation, thus reducing water wastage. Different season allows farmers to grow different types of crops in one year, which increases total agricultural production and income. Following cropping season help ensure stable food supply and food security as crops are produced regularly throughout the year. Okay, so in this way, the cropping season help Indian agriculture. Next question: why does India have diverse soil type? So India has varied relief features such as mountain, plain, plateaus, and desert. Different regions experience different climatic conditions, especially rainfall and temperature. Soils are formed from different types of rocks, that is, parent material across the country. Natural vegetation and time also affect soil formation, leading to a variety of soil types. Next, how is soil conserved in India? Give traditional and modern method. Traditional method, crop rotation growing different crops in a sequence to maintain soil fertility, use of organic manure, adding compost or farmyard manure to enrich the soil. Contemporary method, terracing, where plowing along slopes to reduce soil erosion, afforestation and check dams, planting trees and building small dams to prevent soil loss and conserve water. Next question is, give the difference between rain-fed and irrigated agriculture. So, source of water. Rain-fed agriculture depend on rainfall, while irrigated agriculture uses artificial water sources like canal, wells, and tube wells. Crop yield. Rain-fed agriculture usually gives lower yield, whereas irrigated agriculture gives a higher and more reliable yield. Crop variety. Rain-fed areas grow drought-resistant crops like millets and pulses, whereas irrigated areas can grow water-intensive crops like rice and sugarcane. Investment and cost. Rain-fed agriculture requires less investment, while irrigated agriculture needs higher investment for irrigation facilities. Question number 9. How seeds have been passed and preserved at the community level in India? Traditional seed saving. Farmers have been saving seeds from the best crops each season for the next sowing. Community seed bank. Villages often set up local seed banks where seeds are stored, exchanged, and preserved collectively. Sharing and exchange. Seeds are shared among family, neighbors, and local communities to maintain crop diversity. Preservation of indigenous varieties. Farmers focus on local crop varieties that are adapted to soil, climate, and pests, ensuring biodiversity. Okay. Now, the last question. Why is sustainable agriculture important in India? First, to maintain soil fertility. It prevents soil degradation and keep land productive. Conserve water and natural resources. It ensures availability for future use. Reduces environmental pollution. It minimizes the use of chemical fertilizers and pesticides and ensure long-term food security. It supports stable crop production for a growing population. Okay. So these are the 10 question answers from the chapter that is the story of farming. Okay. So long questions answers are there. So this much for this video. Thank you so much for watching until the end.